What's going on, brothers? It's your dude, International Passport. First and foremost, brothers, please put a one in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. How's my audio, brothers? Let me know before I go on any further in this stream. Of course, shout out to the usual suspects. I see you, brothers, in the live stream chat. So, how's my audio, brothers? Please put one in the chat if my audio is loud and clear. Let me know, brothers. Just a simple one. How's my audio? Thank you, Mike Lawrence. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Miss International, I see you, bro. Thank you. Only God can save us. I see you, brother. Thank you. Shout out to you too, Maurice Branch, Kevin Miller. Appreciate you, brothers. So, brothers, please hit the like button as you come in. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's get this stream rolling. Welcome, everyone, to another classic live stream. This time, we'll be speaking about Greece. So I want to say a huge shout out to the old subscribers over the years for supporting such a powerful movement. It is much appreciated, brothers. And welcome aboard to my new subscribers and viewers for joining such a powerful movement. You are welcome in this space. Welcome, brothers. So, like I said, we'll be speaking about Greek women. I have a very special guest here today called Dee, who recently went to Greece and hit me up saying, International, I wanna share this experience with brothers and about the Greek women that he met and dealt with in Greece. So before I get the brother to introduce himself, I want to say, brothers, what's going on here? Sorry, brothers, hold on. What's this technical issue? What's this? Okay, so the flip. Why is that coming up on my screen? All right, now that's working. All right, brothers. Huge shout out to the brother Limo Pedro for the £5 super chat. Unfortunately, I won't be there to watch this stream. This Intel got gym session in the morning. Hope you brothers doing well. Team European Women. Thank you for supporting the channel, Limo Pedro. Much appreciated, bro. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Shout out to Limo Pedro again for the £2 super chat. I do love a bit of Latin and Japanese women. Don't we all, brother? Don't we all? Thank you, Limo Pedro. So Dee, can you please let us know who you are, where you're from in New York, why you travel in the first place, and we'll go from there, brother. The floor is yours.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, D. I'm from New York, from the Bronx, New York. And I've always was interested in traveling. I have traveled before when I was younger. Back when I was 8, actually even younger than that. Me and my grandma used to travel a lot. I remember we went to West Africa. We went to specifically Mali. We've been to Senegal. We've also been to Morocco, and also Europe, specifically in France. But I myself was born here in New York, and I've got into traveling because I got sick of America. Because things are not looking good here. So one day I just decided to say, hey, you know what? Instead of just complaining about it, why not just travel? And I do remember seeing International Passport videos like a long time ago, where he made ones about Vancouver. And that kind of motivated me to travel again, except this time by myself. Yeah, and ever since then, I traveled to multiple European countries. I've been to some parts of Africa, mainly the West though. And I've even been to Latin America, or only DR for now, but I plan on going to other parts of the world eventually. But yeah, that's about it.
Fantastic, great intro, bro. Much appreciated. Happy having you here, D. So let's get started straight into the stream, brothers. So brother, you were in Greece very recently. You know what I'm going to ask you, brother. Are the women in Greece checking heavy for brothers?
I will say 110% yes. They're checking for brothers heavy. Like, you have no idea. They love us out there. They
Oh.
love us out there. And I will say, when I was in Greece, it was I remember going to this like what you call that place, like Columbus Circle, or
Hmm.
like a town square, kind of like a town square a little bit, right? Um, where there were these African dudes, they were playing drums, and I'm talking about, and they were native from Africa, like Senegal, Mali, Guinea. They were playing drums, and you have these Greek women all over, you know, just dancing along with them and just enjoying the time of their life, really. And I thought that was like really, really, really surprising.
Damn. So, bro, where were you in Greece? What cities did you travel to?
So in Greece, I was only in one part of Greece, and that was in Athens.
Okay. And were the women in Athens really receptive towards brothers? Walking around with brothers, giving brothers a lot of play, showing love to brothers. Break it down for us, D, because 110%, bro, that's crazy, bro. We want to know that. Damn.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I'll explain it to you. So there's okay. So when I was over there in that square, I met this dude. I think he goes by the name of like Z or something like that. But he's African. And he was the one that gave me the intel over there, right? So he was saying, "Hey, listen, uh, Greece women, they they like us, they love me, they'll love you, and all that." Um, and he actually, kind of gave me a tour, and this was at nighttime. I remember he gave me a tour around some of the clubs, and I do remember as we was going, uh, a lot of Greek women who were on dates with their man, by the way, like this crazy part too, were kind of turning heads and was facing us, right? So, and then somewhere along the line, they play this Latin music, like a Latin music. And because I'm from New York and I know how to dance bachata, I saw this chick who was looking at me, so I went up to her and I grabbed her hand and we started dancing like bachata together. I swear to God, like it was just crazy. So it was dancing. Everybody just looking at us, and I guess I was kind of the star of the show, really. But then the African dude, he said, "Hey, let's get out of here," and I'm like, "Yo, like, why? What's up?" And he's like, "Nah, because the the dudes who were over there was kind of like getting mad that in the sense we was taking a spotlight away from them and their dates. So yeah, so he just was like, yeah, let's get out of here. But it was like really, they're checking for us heavy. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my goodness. In Greece, this is crazy, brother. Um, whoa, whoa. Oh, so you were in Athens, right? Fantastic, brother.
Yeah.
Um, can you break down the demographics of women that you would find in Athens? Is it mostly white Greek women, or can you get other ethnicities of women as well? Maybe amongst white women, amongst black women, or Asian women. Break it down for us, bro. What kind of women will we meet out there in Greece, in
Uh,
Athens?
yeah. So for the most part, what I seen in terms of women was white Greece women. It's maybe some mixed, and they kind of look a bit Latinas ish, but for sure it's mostly white Greek women. At least that's what I encountered. Asians, in terms of Asians, I have yet to see any Asians in Athens, Greece, Athens. So they're probably out. Actually, no, no, I'm not. I actually did see three Asian girls in Greece, Athens on my first day. Because I went to, as soon as I got off the airport, I went to Victoria, which was a station in Athens. And as I got there, I went to the cell phone shop and charged my phone because it was dying and I needed GPS. And as I was sitting down waiting, I did see three Asian ladies just standing there, but I didn't approach them because it's my first day and I didn't know what's what. I don't know if there was Greece or not, but they definitely are out there, but just very few Asian women. Uh, and black women, they are there, but again, not many. I've seen some at parties, but not many of them out there. So it's mostly in terms of demographic, is native Greek girls out there.
My goodness. And bro, you're telling me that the African dudes there,
Mhm.
straight off the boat, fresh off the boat, them fresh African dudes.
Y-
They were doing well. they,
yeah, like no, like
they were
legit.
doing well with the women with the locals there.
Yes,
Crazy.
yes, like fresh off the boat. Not was born there or anything like that. No, they immigrated there, fresh off the boat, and they were doing well for themselves actually.
Okay.
They yeah.
What were they doing there?
So they okay. So when I spoke with them, they said they were there for a better life, right? Because I guess wherever they may have come from, may not have been that great. And they were trying to, and they just immigrated to Greece, and I think illegally. I don't think they got there legally, or at least some of them didn't get there legally. I don't think so, but they were definitely there for papers. That's for sure. Because I asked him, I told him, like, "What are you doing here?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm here for papers." And yeah, you know.
Damn. All right, brother. On to my next question now.
Mhm.
Great intel so far, bro. Um, are Greek women feminine? Are they feminine, bro? That's a very important part for me. Are they feminine, bro? Greek women. Speak on that.
Okay, so from my experience, again, 110% feminine. All right. Uh, I was with okay, so there was this Greek lady that I knew. I knew her for roughly about a year because we met online. Actually, no, probably 2 years now, really. Yeah, so we met online and we was on Discord actually. Was in this Discord server together. I spoke to her and stuff like that, and she basically was like very nice. She's very feminine and everything like that. Um, and she was the one that actually, you know, kind of also gave me a guide around Greece also, even though it was only for like a day, but she also showed me around. And from what I could tell, her and most Greece women that I've encountered were super feminine. They let the guy lead basically, so they're not out here, trying to act like a boss chick or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, like they're not about that life. For them, they say, "Hey, this guy looks fun, and I want to hang out with this guy," and you hang out and do whatever you want later. You want, you know what I mean? Yeah, super feminine in my experience.
Thank, thank you, brother. Remember a couple super chats real quick.
Mm.
Shout out to Emmanuel Montperos for the $5 super chat. NYC represent. What shout out to my NYC brothers. You brothers are awesome.
Yes.
Giannis laid the groundwork for us. LOL, Greek men do get jealous. Stay safe. Yeah, we'll touch on that part later on in the stream. Thank you, bro, for the super chat. Much appreciated, Emmanuel. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Pat Dewitt for the $99 super sticker. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, Pat. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Nate Cali for the $2 super chat. Helen of Troy checking for brothers IP. Yes, indeed, bro. Apparently that's the intel, bro, in Greece. So I'm looking forward to getting more intel from the brother D. Thank you, bro. Um, hmm. Next question for you, bro, is um, where in Athens were the best places for you to meet a beautiful Greek woman checking for brothers? What certain spots? Maybe give some names, give some areas in Athens that you did well in, bro. Break it down for us, brother.
Okay. So this is my favorite part. So, I at the time was in Victoria. All right. And Victoria was just that's where I was living at. So there was not much going on. It was more like the locals. But you want to go to a place called Ghazi, and everybody from Athens knows Ghazi, and that's where all the party happens, and that's where all the ladies are, especially at night. Uh, that's where they are partying, partying, partying. I'm talking about. I left Victoria, got on the train, and went to Ghazi. That's where everybody's getting off at. And yeah, in my experience, that's where all the ladies are. And also that square. I just forgot the name of that square, but I'll have to look it up and let you know later. But yeah,
Okay, thank you, bro. Ghazi. Okay,
yeah.
thanks for that, brother. And what was your experience in Ghazi? Were women drawn towards you? Was it easy to approach women there?
Mhm.
How's it like being a black man there in Ghazi amongst Greek women, bro? Break it down for us, brother.
Yes. So, how's like being a black man among? Okay, so first off, I think I had more of an advantage than the Africans out, the native Africans out there, because I was black. Oh, excuse me, I am black, and I'm also American, right? So most of the women out there were approaching me saying like, "Oh, like, oh, where you from?" And I'll say, "Oh, yeah, I'm from the States." They were like, "Where?" I'm like, "Oh, New York." They're like, "Oh my God, you're from New York. Oh my gosh." And they were just like, buy me drinks. And I would like, they were like, "Oh yeah, let me buy you a drink. Let us talk and stuff like that." So I used to
Oh,
be like,
whoa, bro,
yeah,
tell me they bought you a drink. They bought you drinks.
yeah. So they were,
Damn.
yes, yes, they were buying me drinks. But here's the thing, I don't drink, right? I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. But they did offer it to me. They was like, hey, you want a drink and stuff like that? And I said, no, yeah, I'll just grab some sodas and some juice or whatever. And yeah, but we were like legit talking the whole night. But it was not only like one girl that approached me. It was like a lot of girls that actually approached me because they also see that like, yeah, they're just like, oh, it's an American guy among us, I guess.
Wow.
That,
Thank.
yeah.
Go on, carry on, bro. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's about it. And then also, they really they really know how to party. I'll say that for sure. So if you somebody that like loves to party, trust me, they know how to party. And the girls are over there. Yeah, very fun, very fun.
Damn. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Next question for you, bro. Is prostitution a problem there in Athens, Greece?
Sadly, yes. There
Oh God.
is, yeah, yeah. So there is prostitution, but it is, for example, after I left my original place in Victoria, I went to this other location, and there was a lot of prostitution there, right? And they were mostly, if I'm not mistaken, gypsies that I've encountered, and I know there were some like native Greek women too, but I think I saw more gypsies than Greek women. But in Ghazi, also some prostitution there too. So yeah, so it does exist. Uh, yeah, but I would not recommend paying for anything. Actually, don't pay for anything at all. Like that's just dumb. Yeah.
How do you spot these pros?
So some of them are, let's see. Well, I think some of them are just straight up obvious, really, really, because the way you spot them is when they dress a bit too promiscuous. Like I'm talking about like shirt, like you could almost see their private parts really.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, that's at least that's how I was able to spot them. But there are some that just are walking around normal, but they just do their stuff at night. So yeah,
Okay, thank you, brother.
yep.
Next question for you, D, is let's see, feminism. Is
Mhm.
feminism a problem amongst Greek women in Athens, brother?
I have not encountered any feminists. No, if anything, they're very traditional. I think, in a sense of they know that they need a man in their life and stuff like that. Not trying to say, hey, we're gonna take down all men and try to be up in power. They're not like that at all. At least not in my experience. Um, yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, bro.
Mhm.
Um, okay, bro. Next question for you, brother, is um, are Greek women good looking? And on the scale of 1 to 10, rate their facial features and their body. What scores would you give both departments and why, bro?
Okay, okay, that's an interesting question. Um, hmm, definitely better than Americans in terms of the body department.
Okay.
Yeah, because they are very hmm. So okay, so there's some that are actually no, most of them also are very slim. But there are some that are thick, but not like thick to the point where they're fat, right? So I would rate the body a 7.
Hmm.
Or yeah, 7 and above really. And in terms of face, it depends. So I would say the face is 6 and above.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're all generally good looking. In my opinion, yeah, they're not bad at all. At least I haven't encountered any bad chicks, minus
Okay.
the gypsies. Sorry.
Okay, thanks for that, brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Sean Camp. What's up, Sean Camp? For the £7.50 cash app. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, brother. IP keeps bringing the heat as usual. Let's get it. Let's get it indeed, brother. Thank you for the kind words, Mr. Sean Camp. Love seeing you here, bro. Thank you, brother. Next question for you, brother, is do Greek women speak English, or do we have to learn Greece to communicate with them? Break it down for us, bro.
Yeah, so I actually I'm glad you asked that question because I do feel like language barrier is important. So if you speak with most of the young people, they anywhere I would say anywhere from like 32 and below, or maybe even 35 and below, depending. They most likely they will speak English, but anybody above that usually don't speak English. Yeah, because I did encounter, older folks who, when I was asking for directions, they just didn't know how to respond to me. But when I, of course, like when I went to parties or just spoke with any regular young people, they were able to answer me, pretty good. And some of them may have bad English, but it's not bad to the point where you don't understand what you're saying, you know?
Okay, thanks
Yeah.
for that, bro.
Hmm.
Shout out to John Rambo for the $99 super sticker. Thank you, John Rambo. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you. Next question for you, brother, is let's see. Um, hmm, did you come across Russian and Ukraine women there in Athens? The brothers in the live chat are saying that you can meet Eastern European women there. Did you come across them, brother, at all?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Oh,
I've
okay.
came across, okay, kind of a story time. So when I was in a party, right? This is, I believe, maybe my third or fourth dad over there. Um, when I was at a party, I came across this Russian lady, right? And she took an interest in me, and of course, I was like, hey, like let's talk, whatever, whatever. And I thought she was Asian at first, because when she was looking at me, she smiled, her eyes was really chinky. And I said, oh, like where you from? And she said, oh, I'm from Russia. And I said, Russia? Oh, like you're Asia, but you moved from Russia, or something like that. She was like, no, I'm Russian. And I said, oh, what part of Russia? And I think I think she's from like Kyrgyzstan, something like that. I forgot. The Asian part of Russia, right? And I said, oh, okay, that's cool, that's dope. And she was like, yeah, we partied a little bit, we danced a little bit. Then later on, let's just say the night went well. uh, yeah, so there are some Eastern European over there. And there was this other chick I've met over there too, the next day, who was also from Russia, um, the white part of Russia. I mean, no, excuse me, Moscow, not the other parts. And yeah, she also took an interest on me. So yeah, you'll definitely find Eastern European over there for sure.
Okay, thank you, brother. Um, let's see here. Nope, no allegations. Nope, none of that here. Shout out to Rena Quayle for the 35 South African Rand super chat. Thank you, bro. I'm not into Greek women. They ain't my type, but I will check them out. Okay, bro. Appreciate your support, brother. Thank you. Next question for you, D, is did you come across rich women in your background, bro?
Oh, sorry, it's yeah, it's my uncle.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Did you come across a rich woman in Greece at all? And were they checking for brothers? Speak on that, bro. High value woman.
Uh, you mean like rich in terms financially rich, yeah?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have not come across any rich Greek woman. Um, I think in general, Greek is you know, as they say, have low GDP and stuff like that. So I didn't come across any rich Greek women, unfortunately.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine, brother.
Mhm.
Um, Brothers, can we get the likes up, brothers? It seems like you like my voice so much that you purposely give me no likes so I can sing "Stan" by Eminem
Eminem.
or by Kanye West or Kanye West song. So brothers, hit the like button or the voice is gonna start coming out and singing. Okay, brothers, thank you. Shout out to Rena Quahy for the 35 South African Rand super chat. Eastern European is mostly my favorite. Yes, indeed. Thank you both for supporting the channel. I respect your preference, brother. Thank you. Next question for you, D, is um, can we speak about jealousy against black men? I think that's a big thing. A brother already mentioned it in a super chat, but
Yeah.
is that a problem? And did you experience that as well when women were giving you play and attention? Please speak on that, bro.
Yeah, so so like I said, when me and that African guy was going around the town, and there was this part where again it was like bars and stuff like that, everybody's eating, drinking outside, and I was dancing with that lady. Yes, I mean I didn't notice at first that there was jealousy, but when the African brother told me what's up, then when I looked around, I I, I saw the jealousy in the guy's face, right? And to be honest, I don't think they got game because if they got game, they shouldn't be jealous, right? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, like so it can be a problem. I do think it can be a problem. You know, they do get jealous. But it's not like I encountered that like every day. It was just probably that one time when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still gotta be very careful,
Oh
especially in
yeah,
a
of
foreign
course.
country. You don't you don't want to get their boys on you or something like that. So,
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course. Yeah.
did you ever feel some sort of unease, like something might happen to you, bro, at all?
Um. hmm. Well, if I really think hard about it, there was probably this one time where I left at night. I left my apartment at night, and I was walking. And as I was walking, I remember there was a group of guys just also heading towards my direction. Um, so, but I don't want to show no fear, so I just kept on walking. But then I made a left, and when I made a left, they also made a left, right? Oh, well, right in their case, going my direction. And I just started picking up the pace. And as soon as I crossed the corner, I ran, right? And I went to the train station, and yeah, but that's about it.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Be careful, man. Brothers, be careful, man. Um, got to bear that in mind. On my channel, I tell the hard truths. Ain't no cap, ain't no lies. So if there's a safety concern there, brothers, perhaps go on a group. And I will touch on that later on.
mhm,
Uh, but in some countries, in my opinion, you shouldn't travel alone. But we'll touch on that later on in the stream. All right.
right.
So next question for you, bro, is body count. Did you feel like Greek women that you dealt with had high body counts? They are pretty liberal in that kind of
Mhm,
realm of activities. Especially with the Greek mythologies and all that stuff as well.
mhm.
A lot of crazy stuff you can read in their history. Do you feel like
Yeah,
these women they're very promiscuous?
absolutely, absolutely. Sorry,
Uh,
you could just it's you could just look and tell they have high body counts, right? Like I said, when I went to Ghazi, because I went there for more than one night. Um, I remember seeing this one chick. Actually, no, not just this one chick, but it was multiple chicks over there. But I remember seeing a few of them that I at least recognized. Every night they would go with a different dude, and it just happened to be a brother, right? so so they would just be there, party, live life, and then boom, just leave with that guy and all that. So I'm just like, they absolutely do have high body counts for sure. I think most of them do. Yeah.
uh,
So they're not. I would say this in my experience, if you're gonna deal with grease women, at least don't wife them up.
yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying this is all grease women. Obviously, it's not. But if you're gonna get a grease woman, at least get them from somewhere that's not the city. Somewhere where it's like almost a village or whatever.
Mm.
I think you might have a better shot there. But in terms of Athens, do not wife them up.
Thank you, bro, for letting that know. I told brothers, ain't no cap on my channel, man. I go for the hard questions, brothers.
Yeah.
There's some countries where you have fun in. There's some countries where chicks are wifeable, and some parts where you got to go out to sea to meet wifeable chicks. Greece is like that, brothers. So be careful of that, bro. Um, I'm gonna put you on mute, D, real quick because there's some background noise there. Shout out to Jay Bones for the $2 super chat. An American bro was killed there, jealous and racist. I remember that story. Was that not in Cyprus, or was that in Greece? Brothers, was that in Cyprus or Greece, brothers? Let me know. I think that was in Cyprus. I don't think that was in Greece. If it was in Greece, again, very sad story, man. Very sad story. So, brothers, be careful when you go out there. Go on a group, hit the gym, brothers. Hit the gym. I'm telling brothers, get your cardio up as well. So be fit, man, when you go to these countries, brother. So ain't no one no smoke. So ain't no one wants smoke with you, brothers. Okay. Thank you, Jay Bones. Much appreciated, brother. Shout out to Suo, 1987 for the $5 super chat. When countries are poor, men get jealous. When brothers come to the country, the dudes in these countries see bros as invaders of their resources. Yes, yeah. So you gotta be careful, brothers. You may be a tourist, but there's some sort of hatred in their hearts. So be careful, brothers, when you go to these countries. Thank you, Suo. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. Hold on, D. I think I have one more super chat. Shout out to Rena Quahy for the 35 South African Rands super chat. Thank you, bro. I got a question for the guests. Hasn't Greece been broke since the 2008 financial crisis? I can answer that. Yes, they have. They have a lot of debts. Um, if I'm not mistaken, D, is that true?
Yeah, they do have a lot of debts. I remember asking somebody about it, and when I was at a party, when I left the party, excuse me, I saw these guys, who were selling cars, like car dealership, and I asked them, I said like, oh, like it must be nice here, and they said no, the country is actually very poor, and they don't make enough money, and a lot of them struggle out there. So yeah, Greece is more of a vacation spot, not a place you want to live in. Yeah,
Okay, thank you, bro.
yeah.
I definitely agree with that. There's no way brother should be planning to move to Greece, but I think a brother in the live stream said he's going to move there. So I'm hopefully I'll chop up with him and see what he's got going on because moving to Greece, that's not something that I would advise at this moment.
Yeah, it's like if you have your online business or something like that, and you're doing well for yourself, um, yeah, you can live there essentially, right? It is very cheap. Uh, but if you say you want to move there and start work there, don't do it because it's not worth it.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Thank you, bro. So D has confirmed that these chicks are not wifeable, so don't even think about wifing a chick from Athens. No, no, no. Don't even think about it, brothers. Don't wife up no chick from there. They got a strong astronomically high body counts, and we ain't going for that in any shape or form. So D, would you call these women conservative? Although they have high body counts, in my opinion, a
mhm.
high body count woman is linked to a liberal woman. Women who are liberal normally have high body counts. Women who are conservative, they may have some high body counts, but not as high as liberal women, and it will be a lot more lower. And you would meet virgins who are conservative. Are they conservative in their way of thinking, in terms of um, the man's in the house, look after the kids, clean up, cook, make food, cook dishes? Speak on that, bro.
Yeah, so in that sense, I do think in their in a sense of like traditional gender roles, it does exist, right? At least from what I witnessed, it does exist because the women are, still depending on the man, right? And they do still want a man to be a man and not these stupid woke liberal, nonsense we have going on here in the U.S., right?
Mm.
And as I said, feminist at least doesn't exist over there from my experience. Um, but they are very, like I said, they're very promiscuous. And they just love brothers, really. Yeah, like they really do. Uh, I actually remember this one time. This lady wouldn't get away from me, and not that I wanted her away from me, but she was just. with me everywhere I went. And again, this all happened in Ghazi, by the way. She was just like saying, "Oh my gosh, like, can I touch your hair? I have dreads." She said, "Oh, can I touch your hair?" And this, that, and the third. And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." Oh my gosh, like, she was hugging me, would not let me go. So yeah, in that sense, they are traditional that way, feminine and submissive for sure. But in terms of body counts, I think they still have high body counts.
Damn. Oh my goodness, man.
Like,
I'm not surprised they're promiscuous, man. Reading those Greek stories, mythologies, man.
mm,
They on some other ish. But carry on, bro.
yeah, yeah. So again, if you really want to find yourself like I said, you really want to find yourself a good Greek woman. Again, I've only been to Athens, so I'm only speaking for Athens, right? So I haven't really been to other parts of Greek. But I would say go to the village part because that chick that I told you that came and actually showed me around, she's not from Athens. She's from like somewhere outside of Athens, almost like a village really, or a town or whatever. And she's yeah, very nice.
Thank you, brother.
Mhm.
Um, Shout out to next question to you, bro. Before I read the J Bone super chat.
Mhm.
Um, Religion. What religion do Greek women practice the most? I think is it Catholic, is it Christianity, or are they mostly atheists? And did that play a part in how they treated you?
Yeah, I think most Greek are Christian, but the Orthodox Christian. Uh, yeah, I think they're Orthodox Christian. Um,
Okay,
yeah, and
thank you,
they
bro.
in
Oh, God.
terms of
Carry on.
yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, in terms of um and but I also do know they share culture with Turkey because like Greece and Turkey kind of like two sides of the same coin, kind of. So there are some Muslim there, I believe, but I haven't met any. But I'm only assuming there's some Muslim because it's like borders Turkey or the rival Turkey or whatever. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Mm.
Brothers, again, the likes are still too low. We got over 90 people watching, but less than 65 likes. So can we all hit the like button? Unless you really want me to sing, and it looks like you brothers want me to sing because again, every stream I say it, likes are too low. So if you don't want me singing, brothers, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's help push this video out through its YouTube algorithm. That'd be greatly appreciated, brother. While I wait for the lights to go up, I will pause the stream and let me shout out Jay Bones for a super chat. Shout out to Jay Bones for a $2 super chat. Greece/Sweden woman, just fun, not wife material. Facts, facts, brother. Particularly Swedish woman. Yeah, a lot of gorgeous Swedish women in Sweden. But guess what? Feminism is running rampart there. If you brothers thought feminism was bad in America, wait to go to Sweden. You got Swedish men importing Thai and Filipino wives. That's how bad it is. And they want to stop that from happening, but apparently they have no mandate to stop that from happening. So don't wife up these chicks, have fun, get to experience a foreign chick. I'm not saying be a Pookie and Rary. I mean like data, experience what it's like dating a foreign chick. But don't wife up these feminist women. God no. And don't wife up no whole, no high body count chick. That's forbidden on my channel. We ain't on that nonsense. We ain't no rappers, we ain't no simps. So don't do that, brothers. Um, Shout out to Mr. Frank Harris for the £7.50 cash app. Thank you, bro. A black college student was killed in Greece. Yep, that was very sad news. I remember that a couple years ago. It's so sad, man. But brothers, be careful. Rest in peace to that young brother. Hope he's at peace, and let's learn from what he went through and move on forward, brothers. R.I.P. to him. Thank you, brothers. Next question for you, bro, is social media. Was that a problem amongst Greek women, brother? Like it is in America. Did you see dime Greek women with thousands of followers? Did you see women on their phones all the time taking selfies? Break it down for us, brother, please.
Um, I, I mean, yes, I did see it. but I'm not sure if they were obsessed with it. Uh, Maybe because I wasn't paying too much attention to that. But I do know this that the Greece chick that I was telling you about, she did have thousands of followers on her Instagram, and she barely posts anything. You know, some maybe pictures of her at a beach or pictures of her, you know, wherever. And she's the only one that I have in Greece on Instagram, and yeah, she had thousands of followers. So, but for as for the rest, I'm not sure if I'm being honest.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
If you're not sure about that question, that's cool with me, bro.
yeah.
Shout out to Rena Quelly for the 70 South African Rand super chat. Thank you, bro. Greek and Swedish women are just not wife material. That's facts. Some group of women are just not wife material. It's not us being harsh, it's just the facts. Men don't want to wife up holes. You know, we want clean, pure women. And the less body count she has, the better. And even better if she's a virgin. You know, we ain't dealing with no holes. I'm sorry, that's how it is on my channel. Let's go. Hold on, brothers. Um, Calling later, Kevin Smith. I'd love to hear your experience regarding you in Greece. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Rena Quelly again for the 35 South African Rand super chat, including Scandinavian women. Yep. Whole of Scandinavia is done for, in my opinion. Feminism is very prevalent there. Only go there to deal with foreign chicks, experience what it's like dealing with a beautiful foreign chick, but don't wife up a Scandinavian chick. Don't do it to yourself, brothers, unless you want war in your household.
Sorry. Sorry.
Um, Brother, do you feel like Greek women are
Mm.
submissive? You know, are they really submissive? You know, especially when it comes to a brother, when they're dealing with brothers, are they submissive
Yes,
in
yes.
every part that we wanted to be submissive in?
Yes, yes. I'm talking about absolutely yes. They again, in my experience when I went there, they were absolutely submissive. They weren't combative. They weren't screaming or whatever. Okay, I will say this. They do have when they speak or they feel very opinionated about something, I would say they're more passionate when they speak about something, you know, when they're speaking out their mind. But for the most part, they are submissive. like
Okay,
uh I remember this chick. Is this word okay? So I remember I heard a lot of chicks saying this a lot. They were like, something, 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 makala, makala, something, something, something. And I'm like, what does that mean? And they were just saying, oh, it just means like, you know, moron or idiot or something like that. So that's kind of a common catchphrase in Greece. But yeah, that's because at least from what I've, you know, from what that person translated, uh, somebody did something and they just felt like really passionate and against it or for it, and they just yeah, like that.
okay, bro. I don't particularly like the fact that they're passionate. You know, I don't like passion in a woman. I know brothers might find that a bit iffy,
Yeah.
but like we talk about IP, but passion leads to arguments. It leads to feminism coming into her mindset. I don't like passionate women. I like a woman that's submissive. Listen to what I say. You know, be a feminine woman, and I'll look
Mhm.
after you. If you show passion in arguments, in trying to be cute like these Latina women, these fiery Latina women, I ain't for that. You know, leave that in America. Leave that attitude nonsense. Oh, she got a bad attitude, so she cute. I don't want that nonsense in my life.
Mhm.
I want a quiet chick, a homely chick with her big glasses and an oversized sweater. Oh man, God, that bro. But am I wrong though? You know, I want her sitting
Mhm.
down with her mug,
Mhm.
oversized glasses, oversized sweater covering her whole body, and just
Yeah.
being a cute, quiet, submissive chick. I don't want that passionate, fiery chick, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely see what you mean. Yeah. Uh, Again, not all of them are like this, but I have definitely seen some passionates out there. So you know, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, if you're talking about like covered up, good luck finding that. I mean, it's hot out there, so you know.
or even worse, women who don't, in my opinion, women who expose too much, they're for the streets, man. I ain't dealing with that. In my opinion, bro. And brother, I'm keeping it real, bro. I want to see a woman covered up,
Mhm.
wear a long skirt, you know. Hey, don't wear no mini skirts. Don't wear no flipping, exposing t-shirts or shorts. No, definitely no booty shorts. If you leave my household, if you leave my household wearing booty shorts, I'm canceling you. I'm canceling you. Shout out to the brother. What's that film called? Is it Cancel That B? Arena. I can't remember the film called, but
Mm.
I don't deal with that, bro. So bro, next question for you, brother, is speak about the clubs and bars in Athens, man. Was that a good experience for you? If so, can you please name the best clubs and bars that treated you well? And type in the live stream chat as well, bro, so we know what it is. Speak on that, brother.
Okay, so the bars, and again, I don't drink, so I do go to bar, but I don't drink. Excuse me, I went to bar, but I don't drink. Um, but I do know in Athens, all the great spot is in Ghazi, right? So Ghazi is like basically the Wall Street of clubs, if that makes sense.
Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
So it's like all the clubs that you could possibly want is in that one area. I don't, unfortunately, I don't know the name of the exact clubs that I went to, but I do know it's all within Ghazi. Um, and do they treat you well? Yes, absolutely. When you go, the entrance fee is like $10 for, excuse me, €10. So you go in, they give you a wristband, and then you're in there, have fun. Do whatever you want. You
Okay,
know,
thank you, brother.
yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Derek Taylor. What's up, Derek? Big D, Big T, Big DT. How you doing, Derek Taylor? That's a bro right there. Thank you, bro, for the £18 76 cash app. Much appreciated, bro. Respect IP&D. Are we talking nines and dimes or less? Answer that, bro. Are we talking nines, dimes, with
Oh, no,
Greek women or less?
I'll say most of them are dimes.
Mm,
Dimes. For sure, most of them are dimes. Yeah, like there's some again. If it goes down, it won't pass a six, but most of them are like seven, eight.
okay, thank you, D.
Yeah.
I want to touch upon your clubs and bars experience a bit more. You know,
Hmm.
I always say this, right? When I was in Germany a couple of years ago, I walked in, I sat
Hmm.
down at the bar, I looked through the menu, the bartender suddenly passes me a drink. I told the
Hmm.
bartender, hey, bro, I didn't order that drink. Take it back, bro. He's like, look to your left. That woman ordered it for you, that German woman. Was that your experience as well, bro? Did the woman buy you drinks? Did the woman did they gravitate towards you? Did you stand out in the club scene?
Yes, I
Were
definitely
they all
stand.
over you? Speak on it. Speak on it, bro. Speak on
Okay,
it.
I'll speak with more details on this one. So okay, so they definitely gravitated towards me. Again, it's because maybe I have dreads or I'm American. They just see, oh, something's different about this guy. Like he's definitely not from here. Um, and so that's when they approached me, just talk to me. I didn't really do the approaching. I mean, some I did, but for the most part, some of them also came up to me and started a conversation with me. Um, and I'll say, yeah, I'm from New York, US, and they're like, oh my God, that's so cool. And we started talking a little bit more. We danced, and while we was dancing, uh, this one chick actually she brought me to a table, right? So, and again, this all happened in Ghazi. So she brought me to a table, and at this table was a group of her friends, right? So I was just like vibing with all of them, right? So they was like, oh, like yo, what's up, what's up? Have a drink, and I was like, I don't drink, but we all started dancing, all of us. Then later on we spoke, and I said, oh, like where you from? And they say they were from other parts of Greece. I don't know where. Um, and yeah, it just and they were again very feminine, at least in my experience. Because when they spoke with again passion, but passion in a good way though, of course.
Mm,
They're just saying like, oh my gosh, like I really want to do this, I really want to do that. I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Next question for you, bro, is online dating.
Mhm.
Can you touch more upon that? Did you use online dating? If so, what apps did you use, and what was your success rate using those specific apps? Break it down for us, brother.
So unfortunately, in terms of online dating, I didn't use it that much over there. But when I did, at least for the time I was there, I probably had like 3 likes. But I didn't follow through on any of them because I already had people, chicks that I was dealing with already. Um, but yeah, but I didn't use too much Tinder out there in Greece.
That's fine. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Um, can you speak on the STD and STI rates in Greece? Was that a problem from what you heard from locals or what you read? Break it down for us, brother.
Okay, so that's another thing. The STI rates, I don't know the exact number, but I do know it's out there. And because when I was over there, I saw gypsies, right? And they were. Oh, hold on, give me a second, bro.
Okay. Brothers, hit the likes up, brothers. Hit the cash app, brothers. Hit the super chat, brothers. If you are enjoying this live stream, and again, this is classic intel that only the government would know. Only the government would know about this kind of intel, brothers. So again, you're getting government level intelligence, brothers. So hit the super chats, hit the cash app specifically, brothers. Support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. You back, D?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So yeah, so I definitely know that it's out there, and I would just say if you're gonna mess with any chick, just protect yourself. I've also heard, things in over there about Greek in general. Um, I do remember in one of my hotels, at least on like the last 3 days I was there, um, there were a lot of these dirty junkies, people. I think they were gypsies who came up to me and were like, "Hey, you look cute," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And they're like, "Want to, do you want to do it?" And I said, "No, no, I don't."
What the?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're out there, yeah, and they were like, I was just like not interested at all because I'm just saying like I knew they were dirty, and when I walked, I remember that evening when I was walking around my hotel, like in other areas of it, there was this alleyway where it was straight up like drug addicts, right? They were just all huddling in one corner, then the other corner, the other corner. So I walked through it, right? Because I'm just like, oh, whatever. Let me just walk through this alley, and of course, everybody's giving me stares, like looking at me, like, this not normal. And another person came up to me. They say, "Hey, like, where you from?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from, you know, not here." I don't want to tell them like I'm from America. So she was like, "Oh, like where?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from overseas. Yeah, whatever." Um, and then he was like, and then he was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like, I have these women out here. Like, do you want to meet them?" And I said, "Nah, I'm good, thank you." He said, "No, but they're very beautiful." And when he pointed at them, they were all junkies, and I'm like, "I'm good." And then I just kept walking. I was like, "Yeah, no, yeah. Be careful out there, guys. Be careful. And even if you're gonna deal with a regular chick, most likely she might have a high body count, so use protection. Always use
Yeah.
protection."
Thank you for that. A good
Yeah,
point there. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting.
yeah.
Shout out to Rena Coeli for the South African Rand 35 super chat. Thank you, bro. Are Greek men racist against black men? Answer that, brother.
Um, in my experience, I haven't had any racism, but I do know that African guy that gave me a tour around. He says that there is, but I just haven't experienced it myself.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
Mhm.
Next question for you, bro, is are Greek women materialistic? Do they want the Prada, Gucci bag, Armani, Givenchy, all that nonsense, like
Nope.
American women want, or are they humble? Speak on that, bro.
Uh, so again, in my experience, I haven't seen any materialistic chick. Um, they were all pretty humble, and they were just, if anything, was the other way around. They were like, "Oh, what can I get you?" rather than "What can you get me?" You know what I mean?
Mm,
Yeah. So, like I said, the chick that showed me around, she when we was going out, she was actually buying me dinner. Like she was like, "Hey, let's go out here, let's go out there, let's go out here," and she was like, I'm gonna pay for everything." And I said, "No, no, like I can pay for it." She said, "No, I insist, I'll pay for it." She paid for some, but I wasn't letting her pay for anything else. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna use my own money to get whatever. But yeah, yeah. Again, in my experience, she wasn't materialistic at all. And even her dress, her clothes, she was dressing very casual. Regular dress, really nice feminine dress. Regular.
Okay, thank you,
And
brother.
and
Carry
maybe
on.
at oh yeah, sorry about that. And I'll say maybe at a club. Well, again, that's different because it's club and people do have to kind of dress up for clubs. Maybe that's where I might have seen to as close as anything materialistic. But outside of that, like the average Greek women don't. I don't see them wearing Gucci or Louis Vuittons or anything fashionable. Really, if anything, they just dress very nice and yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss International. Much appreciated, brother. Um, what would you say are the bad parts about Greek women that brothers should be aware of? Speak on that, bro.
Um. Okay. Bad part. Bad part. Bad part. They from what I heard, actually no, I've seen this actually. Some of them are very, very can be very emotional, right? In the sense of they, like I said earlier, feel very passionate about something. So if you and a Greek woman, for whatever reason, may come to an argument or something, just know you're most likely gonna lose that because because again they feel strongly. Oh my god, it's so strong. Like, oh man, it's crazy. At least it's not like I saw it every day, but when I see it, it was like, wow, that's wow, like that's how strongly you feel. And she said, yes, I feel, and then whatever thing maybe that they're discussing about. Yeah, and this can even be amongst friends, not just like like in a relationship, but even amongst friends. They can feel very passionate for sure.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Next question for you, bro, is let's see. Cold approaching. Did you cold approach Greek women? If so, how did you go about cold approaching? Were they receptive towards you cold approaching them? And how did you go about it? And did they also approach you? And what did they say to you first? So break it down for us, brother.
Okay. Yeah. So I did do both of these. So when I approached them, it was more of I just went up to them. I just went up to them and say, "Hey, what's up?" or "Hey, where you from?" Like that. That's what I did, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm from this part of Greece or that part of Greece," and then they'll say, "Oh, where you from?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm from America," and then but the fact that I would say I'm from America, they would again just feel very like, "Oh my gosh, like what are you doing here?" Like the good way, of course. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here on vacation." We're like, "Oh, do you enjoy it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I enjoy it." And we start talking, 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 and then whatever happens after that happens. Um, when they approached, they usually came to me and say, "Oh, hey, can I touch your hair?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, go for it." And so I'll take like a piece of my hair, and just and they would like touch it and be like, "Wow, that's so cool." And then from there, I just start talking about whatever.
Okay, bro. And when you say you approach them, you speak, and whatever happens, do you initiate things? Do you say, okay, let's go for coffee, or can you show
Yes,
me around can you show me around the city? What do you
yes.
do? What's your main selling point, brother?
So I would say like so I would tell them, oh, like I came in for vacation, but I'm still new around the area, and I don't know what's what. Like, what would you recommend me to go? And they would say like, oh, you go here, go there, and I was like, oh, but if you have time, would you mind show me around whenever you have time? And they were like, yeah, yeah, whenever I have time. And I even took some of their numbers down, and the next day they show me around certain places and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Great information so far.
And
Next question.
they loved sorry to interrupt,
Mhm.
they also like guys who approach them. So just letting everybody know right now, if you're going to deal with a Greek woman, it's better that you do the approaching because they like that.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Next question from me is how should brothers dress in Athens, Greece? Do we wear G-Unit sneakers, oversized t-shirts, white tees with oversized jean three-quarter trousers, um, with a snapback, or do we wear a suit or holiday clothes? Break it down for us, bro. What do
Okay.
Greek women like seeing brothers wear?
So, okay, don't go with the G Unit look at all. I would strongly advise against that. Strongly, like you have no idea. Like, oh my god, like no, don't ever do that, ever. But what would I suggest? I would suggest brothers go with a casual. Okay, well, it depends. If you're just gonna go like go around and do whatever, I would say wear something simple like jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt, right? It does get hot over there, so if you don't want to wear jeans, you could wear shorts, it's fine. um yeah, that's more of like if you're going out casually or whatever. But if you're gonna go somewhere, I would say wear jeans, and button ups, and a nice pair of shoes, right? And that's what I was wearing. So because when I took that Greek woman out, she came to my apartment, and by the time she came, I was already ready. So I had like a button up. It was what was it? It was like kind of a pinkish purple. I don't know the color exactly. Um, and I had a black pants. Excuse me, black jeans. So I would definitely recommend black jeans if you don't have black pants. And I was wearing shoes, and I had shades on. So
Okay.
something that's casual, professional. How do you call it? Casual professional?
Hmm.
Yeah, like that. But don't also go with like suit. At least I would recommend it because it is hot over there. So unless you're going for business or whatever.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Yes.
And what about the nightlife there in general? Was it a great experience? Did you have a great time? Were you partying hard? How's nightlife there in Athens?
Nightlife, again, nightlife is amazing. And I've only been to one part of Greece. I haven't been to the other part of Greece. But if Athens was this lit, I'm just saying, imagine the other parts of Greece that I haven't been to, like the beach parties and stuff like that. You know, yeah, like oh my gosh, like I heard so much things about the beach parties, and some even island parties, right? Like they're legit islands around there, people party in those islands, and I was like, wow, like unfortunately I didn't went there, but Athens was definitely good, definitely good. If you're gonna go to party, I would say it's best if you have a buddy with you, because I went alone, right, and that was kind of like, well, because I traveled alone. But if you're gonna go to Greece, I would say bring a brother with you. And if you both look good, trust me, you're gonna win every time.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And I'm talking about like, wear some nice perfumes, like not Axe perfumes. Excuse me, not perfumes either, but guy perfumes, right? Yeah. Cologne. There you go, cologne. wear some, put on some nice cologne, dress nicely. You're gonna kill it. Trust me.
okay, thank you, brother. Much
Yes.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Um, let's see this. So, brother, what is the ratio of women to men in Athens, Greece? Was it more women than men? Was it more men than women? Or was it 50-50?
I would say it's definitely more women than men. From my experience, I definitely saw a lot more women than men out there. Yeah,
Okay,
and yeah, for sure.
that's very good.
Yeah.
Next question, bro. N-word use. Did you hear the N-word being directed towards you or to other brothers there? Say said out in the open for any rap music or anything else? Did you hear the N-word use in general?
No, I did not hear the N word use at all. Um, but I did remember educating somebody about the history of the N word, right? Um, because it was because when I was in this that car dealership guy I told you about earlier, right?
Hmm.
I remember me and him, we were sitting down, and we're just like talking about regular stuff. And he was like, "Oh, this is my favorite music," and Unfortunately, it was the music that contained the N word in it. So, and he was like, "Yeah, but I hear," and he was singing along, right? But when he was singing along, I was like, "Oh, but you know what you're saying, right?" And he was like, "Oh no, it's just a song, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but the N word has history behind it, right?
Mm,
And I know it means nothing to you because you're not in America, um, but it's kind of like and I kind of had to give an equivalent of of insult that would apply to them. I forgot how I described it, but I remember giving an equivalent of how it feels like. And he was like, "Oh, like I had no idea." And I was like, "Yeah, a lot of people don't, but I get it. You're not from America, so you wouldn't know. You're just repeating what you hear." Um, but I said, yeah, just be aware of that because it's you saying it would be very frowned upon, right? Especially you saying it, like not even a black person, just you being a non-black white Greek man, like it would be terrible. So yeah, yeah,
so
so
that person you educated was he black or white?
no, he was white, like a
Oh
white
God.
Yeah, I know, and it's unfortunate. Look, like even the club at Ghazi, right? Like I kid you not, they were playing everything that's popular in America, right? So I'm talking about like, yeah, even though I had a good time and everything, you still heard Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallions and then the Futures and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks for
yeah.
breaking that down, brother.
Yeah.
Next question for you, bro, is dangers to be aware of in Athens, Greece. Was there yeah, tell us any dangers that we should be aware of in general when traveling to Athens, Greece, in your opinion.
Dangers.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would definitely say it might sound prejudice, but stay away from the gypsies because um, they're usually robbing, from what I hear, robbing people. Um, and they're the one that usually cause the most trouble, from what I hear. Um, so yeah, the gypsies are the ones you should be aware of. Also, oh, here's another story. So one day I was in my other hotel, not my apartment, but the hotel I was in before I left. I was walking around and I remember I saw a cop car speeding by, right? And they were speeding by and they just stopped and they got out with full machine guns, right? And or was it rifles? I can't. No, it was rifles. Excuse me. So they have full rifle in their hand, and they had to catch this gypsy guy, and they pinned him to the floor, pointed a gun at him because I don't know what he did because I don't speak Greek, but I just saw it and I thought it was crazy, and I got up out of there. I was like, no way, I'm not gonna be in no crossfire. I'm trying to live. I'm not trying to be on the news, nothing like that. So yeah,
How do you spot those kind of people?
it's really obvious. Um, the gypsies, you would know them because they again, it's gonna sound a bit prejudiced or whatever, but they look a bit like Indian-ish, right? Kind of Indian,
Hmm.
and they usually look very poor and they have nothing going on for them. Um, they're usually on the street. If not, they're scamming or try to taking drugs. They don't even try. They don't even hide the fact that they take drugs because they're just all over there, slumped on the sidewalk with like needles around them or whatever. So uh, I'm sure you'll spot it if you see it. So just stay away from them. They will even like the woman or the men sometimes will come to you and say, "Oh, um, I can get my woman, or if it's the woman, I will provide you service for like $25 or whatever." Don't do it because high likelihood they will have something you don't want to catch.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for breaking that down for us, brother. Much appreciated, bro.
Yes.
Next question from me is hmm, should brothers travel alone or in a group to Athens, Greece, and why?
I would recommend you travel in a group. For yeah, I would highly recommend you travel in a group. Um, I mean, because if you go as a group, there's a sense of like not only excuse me, there's a sense of security, right, where you guys have each other's back in case anything goes down, right? Um, and also if you go as a group, things will be a lot cheaper because you're splitting among your friends, I guess. Um, and housing and stuff like that. And if you go as a group to a party, right? So imagine like there's like five of us Americans, right? Go as a group in a club in Ghazi. You know, girls are definitely gonna want to approach us, right? And they're gonna be like, "Wow, look at these dudes, oh, like this, they're from America or the UK or wherever you may be from." And in general, they love brothers, right? Whether you're from America, Africa, UK, China, like they will most likely approach you. And if not, you can always approach them, and they'll be very friendly towards you, and you might even have fun at later that night if you're lucky.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
And no capital letters, Corey and Levine. No capital letters, please. Thank you for all the rules, brothers. Um, Last question from me before I read that super chat is
Mhm.
is it safe in general, Athens, Greece, for black men to travel there? Is it safe in general? Did you feel
Um,
safe?
yeah, I felt safe. I
Good.
felt safe.
And also the police as well. Did they treat you well? Give us the whole gist. Did you feel safe from police, from locals, from everything else? Go on, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So I definitely felt safe. In general. So it's not like I was going and turning my back every corner. No, I actually felt very safe. The city is definitely very, the people are definitely friendly for sure. Um, the police are also, I mean, I haven't encountered the police like that, but if I did, they were also friendly because I encountered them most at the airports really than anything. But yeah, so they were friendly. Yeah, if you need help with directions, people will go out of their way to help you. Like when I was trying to find my second hotel after I got off from the apartment, um, I remember asking this guy saying, "Hey, listen, this is written in Greek, and I can't read Greek." Oh, I have also another funny story about that, but I'm gonna get that to that later. Okay, so yeah, so I told him I can't read Greek, and he said, "Yeah, let me read it for you." And when he read it for me, he gave me directions to the point where he got out his own store and walked me to where I needed to go. Right. So yeah, I felt pretty safe, and I think people in there in general are nice people, and they speak English. So yeah.
Fantastic, brother. I love hearing that.
Mm.
This has been a great stream so far. And on that note, let me read out this super chat. Brothers, please make sure that you hit the cash apps, hit the super chats if you thought this stream was very helpful to help you navigate in what's it called, Athens, Greece, when dealing with those kind of women, brothers. So hold on, brothers. Shout out to Mr. KB. What's up, brother? For the $10 super chat. Hey, can I ask a brother if Greek women treat international brothers a certain way due to the experiences they may have had with local African brothers? Break it down for us, D.
The question is to yeah, yeah, yeah. They do. They definitely treat us. Uh, yeah, they definitely treat us good. Like um, the girl that planned a date with me, who's from Greece, she told me that she had to contact one of the African brothers to to if he has any suggestion for me. You know what I mean? And this before I got to Greece. So that's how she made her whole plan of what we should do and stuff like that. And I just chose whatever it is, and yeah, just went.
Okay, thanks for that, brother.
Yeah.
So, brothers, I'm going to open up the phone lines. Thank you very much, D,
Hmm.
for answering my questions. Do you want to add in anything else before I do so that I've missed out?
Do I want to add anything else? Yeah, yeah. Just only thing I would say is come to Greece. And I believe Greece is open. I believe the border in Greece should still be open if you want to go. It's always hot. In terms of events, I know they have a lot of things going on in the summertime, but in Greece is always hot, so I don't know if they have anything going on right now. But I'll definitely say In most European countries, during May, June, July, August, those would be the right times to travel to Europe. But correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Summertime. Yeah.
Summertime,
Thank
right?
you, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that, D.
Hmm.
So before I open up the phone lines, brothers, you know what it is. If you're not part of the Facebook group, I suggest you join it right now. Um, Here is a link to the Facebook group. A lot of high value mails in there. A lot of high value mail discussion there. Um, I've started sending out Discord invites. So if you want to be a part of the Discord server, um, write yes in my latest post in the Facebook group, and then I will send you an invite. Discord server is popping. A lot of ideas being passed around already regarding crypto stocks. You got brothers out there speaking about anime and manga, and also speaking about traveling as well. So you don't want to miss out in this kind of high value mail discussion. You know, um, I'm also on Twitter as well, brothers. I strongly advise you to follow me on Twitter and send me a DM. That's an avenue to get to reach out to me directly, and of course to retweet and like my tweets to give the channel more exposure. We want as much brothers on this, as much intelligent, educated brothers on this international passport movement that can save them, so we can deal with better women rather than American and UK women and Canadian women. Um, okay. Hmm. And brothers, yeah, so send me a DM on Twitter, follow me on Twitter for updates. I'm also on IG as well, brothers. So you want to make sure you follow me on IG. I post a lot of my stories, a lot of videos, photos. So, and you can send me a DM on IG as well. If you want to speak to me directly over the phone, send me a message on IG. I will speak with you. I spoke to four of my followers today, um, over IG. Good phone calls. One of it was 2 hours. One of it was 1 hour. The rest was half an hour each. Great phone calls. So if you want to speak to me, the founder of the International Passport Movement, let me know, and I'll reach out to you back. Last but not least, brothers, I also have a Cash App as well. Um, Follow me on the Cash App. Hit the donations, brothers. Donations are very important for the channel. A lot of hard work goes into this channel from my end. I've been on this movement for 5 years now. Started my channel 5 years ago. Pushing out the international passport movement. We have a lot of work to do, so I need your support, brothers. So hit the Cash App, hit the super chats. We greatly appreciate it, brothers. So please respect the brother when you call in. Any disrespect, any calling out, any rudeness, just don't do it, brothers, or I'm going to deal with you directly. We're all adults here. Be respectful. Please be cordial, and let's have a great live stream. Ask the brother questions regarding Greece only, and also call in to give your experiences about your experience in Greece. Have you been there before? Can you share further intel about Greece? I want to know that, brothers, and other brothers who watch this want to know that too. So feel free to chime in on that topic as well, brothers. Thank you very much. Whew, damn.
You okay?
Yeah, man.
All
Shout out
right.
to East Coast Kev for the $5 super chat. Keep those likes up, IP. Always coming through with the intel. Salute to all the brothers in the chat. Hold the line, gents. Thank you very much, East Coast Kev. Appreciate the support, brother. Much love and respect to you. Thank you, bro. I see you, J Bones. Yep, you're verified, brother. Turn off your camera, bro. Let me bring in J Bones. How you doing, J Bones?
What's up, big bros?
What's
What's
up?
up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
D man, what's going on with you, big bro? How you been?
Been chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you chilling, brother. I hear it in your voice, brother. You've been chilling.
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't left us. You didn't left us out of New York, man. You don't even mess with us no more, brother. We see this what I want to see, IP. I want to see
Mhm.
my brothers. I want to see them flying and having a good time. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I try to tell the brothers all the time. I'm like, yo, I like the beginning of the stream because D said something very important. I wanted to chime in on that, IP. D said that he started flying at uh I hear some background noise. Is that who is that?
Sorry, that
That's
was me. My bad.
Okay, you better be careful, man. IP he gonna hit you in the face. But IP don't like background noise, but I wanted to check in on, I wanted to chime in on something. IP, the brother D said something very interesting in the beginning of the live stream. He said he's been traveling since he was a kid. He was going to different places from Mali to Senegal, and that was my experience too. Back in the '90s when I was growing up as a kid. From Switzerland to Morocco, from Morocco to Zimbabwe, from Zimbabwe to Chad, from Chad to Nigeria, from Costa Rica to South Africa, from South Africa back to England. This was even before I turned 10. So when you start to travel at a young age, and I just want the brothers to see the world, IP, and word on the street is that Greece is on my list, IP, but word on the street to the brothers, the confirmation is true. Greece is just for fun. There's no wifing up going over there, brothers. It's a party spot, and it's a great party spot. It's a place to go in and have fun. It's on my list. Unfortunately, IP is one of the places that I've never been before, but I'll tell you one thing: the women here, I met a lot. My first girlfriend, actually, when I was a kid, when we first moved here from Africa, my first girlfriend was she was from Greece, actually. She was from a place called Zaki Thanos or something. They got some strange names when it comes to those Greek people. It's like Zaki Thanos or something like that. But yeah, them Greek women, they ain't no joke though. They some freaks, and they some freaks because their ancestors were freaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's yeah. A lot of people think that's a joke, but it's actually true. That freaky thing comes through the blood with them. They freaks because they moms is freaks, they grandmas is freaks. Like I used to go to the house. They have like a huge IP. They have like a huge population in Jersey. So I used to go to my girlfriend's house. Name is Nicolette, and like you walk in the door and the woman just start touching you, and I'm like, hey, you guys okay? Like what's are y'all just like so happy to see me or something like that? But apparently it was just a normal thing. They just like they really into that. Like they really into the I thought Spanish women were touchy, and then I met Greek women. Like, damn. But it's shout out to the brothers, IP. Great job again. But I wanted to remind the brothers, man, like, confirmation is right there. They love black men in Greece. I've actually heard this before, and the image there, you boys would do very fine because of the thing. Gianna's put brothers on the map. Gianna's put brothers on the map. Being from Greek, so being from Greece, so yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, brothers are definitely confirming Greece, but unfortunately, brothers, I'm telling you right now, there is no wifing up going over there in Greece. They just for fun. Sweden and Greece is just for fun, brothers. But I just wanted to chime in on that real quick, IP.
Thanks for that. Great comment there, J Bones. Appreciate your input on that. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Are you want to say something, bro?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, again, this was my first time going to Greece, and so the fact that I have this intel, and you was able to actually confirm it back to me is like there is no wife material in Greece. But I don't also want to be like saying like this is everywhere because I've only been to Athens, right? So I don't want to just like generalize it everywhere. But if you've been hearing that it's all Greece, then I guess it's all Greece because Athens definitely no wife material there. You don't want to.
I'm also a little bit biased, IP. I just wanted to add this. I care about my brothers. I want to remind you guys something very interesting about Greece too. A lot of the women there are poor, and under no circumstances are we going into countries bringing back any poor women.
Nope.
Nobody's the reason why I was the reason why, shout out to Uncle Sean Davis, because I was talking to him in a live chat. Listen to me carefully. One of the things that you boys got to recognize, especially when you go out to these countries, you being an American brother, you have access to the best of their women. So you're automatically pushed in front of the line. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you something, IP. When we were in Czech Republic, like I was most of the brothers in college that like we were talking to girls that were already making six figures. This is when we were in college. You understand what I'm saying? And we already have an example of that on the page. IP brought up Taisha from Costa Rica. She's a dentist. This lady is already bringing in that type of money. You understand what I'm saying? So when you guys get into these countries, we're pushed in front of the line. Your American essence will guarantee you the best of those women. So you'll be dating doctors, dentists, you'll be dating lawyers and politicians. So I just wanted to remind the brothers that, unfortunately, in Greece, they thought they were smarter than the rest of Europe, so they decided to start working 3-day weekends or 3 days a week, and their economy crashed, so everybody there's broke. So we're not bringing back any broke women, gentlemen. Just look to let you guys know that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good point there, J Bones. Very good point. Thank you, brother. Brothers, call in. There's still some space on the panel. We've got over 70 people watching. So if you want to call in right now. If you have any questions but you can't call in, please catch up or super chat your questions. That would be greatly appreciated, brothers. Right. So call in, brothers. Call in and contribute to this discussion. Ask your questions and let's get it popping. Let me say this as well. Be wary about marrying women from the city. You know, aim for women that come from the countryside. There's a lot of women that come from the countryside but live in a city. You know, they move there for work, for school, whatever. Go for women like that. If you're dating women that's been born and raised in the city, such as New York, LA, San Francisco, London, Birmingham, good luck, brothers. Good luck. You know, because high body counts, rude attitudes, promiscuity, sleeping around, throwing the box around, all happens in these big cities. Countryside, it does happen, but it's not as prevalent as there. In the countryside, the father has a lot more input in his daughter's lives, you know. Ain't that right, brothers? Am I overthinking it, D and J Bones?
No, absolutely. No, you're
You
absolutely
100.
right.
You
Absolutely
100%.
correct.
100% IP.
You
Yeah.
know,
Go
like,
ahead, D.
yeah. Again, absolutely correct. Because in my family, right? Like, I'm fortunate. Fortunately, I had my father in my life and my uncles and stuff like that. So if I did, if I were supposed to do anything wrong, right? And let's say my father's not around, my uncle would discipline me, right? If my uncle is not around, my older cousins will discipline me. So there's a sense of like, um, you know, uh, structure. There's a structure in the family that we all, lives by. You know what I mean? So it's not
Yeah.
like, as a kid, I got to do whatever I wanted, and if I didn't like it, I'll cry about it or start messing things up. No, it's like, no. If I start crying, somebody was there to make sure I'll straighten out.
Yeah,
Not,
a lot of the brothers here, IP, including yourself. That's why I always say that if you're here, you're one of us. Most likely, a lot of the brothers here come from disciplined backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, so most likely, what's going to happen? And shout out to my brother We Ain't Signing. He was dropping gems this morning on one of the Black Manospheres channels, and he was saying that one of the things that we're definitely not going to do, gentlemen, it's a code of conduct. These girls, when you travel outside to different countries, make sure if you're taking a relationship serious, you have to test if they have relationships with their fathers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because their fathers are now releasing them. They're releasing their daughter to your command. You understand what I'm saying? And if they don't have any fathers, brother, you better turn around, jump on, just leave. Catch,
Hit the highway.
catch.
Hit the
Yeah,
highway.
go,
Highway 55 back to
yeah,
London. Back to
go,
London, man.
Go to Heathrow Airport. Go to the check counter. Tell them you need a ticket back home. That's it.
that's
Yeah,
it. Yep,
that's it,
absolutely.
brothers.
Facts, man. Facts. You know, there's one chick I was dealing with a couple of months ago. She's telling me how her dad was in her life. Dad taught her how to drive. Dad taught her to fish. I was like, yeah, this is a good girl. That's what I want to hear from women nowadays. Dad's being in their lives, you know. But nowadays, you won't hear that. You know, a lot of women hate their fathers due to what they're taught in school, that men have oppressed women throughout centuries, which is wrong. You know, I have nothing to do with any oppression of women in the past. You know, that makes no sense. But, you know, these Western women lead them through the streets, brothers. You know, they want to be alone. They want to be with their cats. They want to hate men. I don't give a damn. I got my passport. I'm dealing with foreign dimes only. I'm good over here, bro. We good over here, bros. We're good over here,
Yes,
brothers. You know,
absolutely. Here, woof woof, as man.
brothers, call in. There's still some space on the panel. If no one calls in the next 10 minutes, I'll end the stream early. There's no point in us dragging it further. Feel free to hit the cash out, brothers. Hit the super chats. You know, this has been a great stream so far. So call in if you want to contribute to the discussion. There's a lot of time left. We're only 1 hour 30 minutes in. You want to say something, D?
Yeah. I do want to like deviate from Greece a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Sweden, I did notice that, my lord, feminism is so hardcore over there.
Yeah.
It was really something. I was just like, well, I'll save that story for whenever. But let's just say I did encounter feminists in Sweden, and one of them looked like Elizabeth Warren. That's how bad it is out there.
Ew.
yeah,
Ew.
yeah, yeah. It was terrible. I was like, ugh, yeah,
The environment over there, it's drastically changed.
yeah.
Yeah, it's drastically changed. When I was in college and we used to go to Stockholm, it
Hmm.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. But
Mm,
I am. Here's the thing about it. I was telling Sean Davis about this. Like the women in the countryside in Sweden, though,
hmm.
they're still good to go. But the
Yes.
problem is that I'm sorry, brothers. I'm still gonna have to try to cover for you boys. I don't want the brothers dating uneducated women. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? I don't.
Mm,
We're not going to be using our income to basically take care of women that are not yet prepared for life. You
Mm.
have plenty of environments where the women are well educated and they're much better. They're already making their own money and they're still cooking, they're still cleaning, they're still confirmed. So, there's an abundance of options, IP. We're still good to go. We're more than good to go. I mean, as IP always says, the world is our oyster. So we got an abundance. So you boys are good to go, man. Trust me when I tell you that.
yep.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, J Bones. We ain't standing ish. I see you, bro. We ain't standing ish. Can you turn your camera on briefly, bro, just so I can see your face and you're not a troll? It's just new procedures on my channel to filter out trolls. Give me 5 seconds, bro, and you can turn it off afterwards. Just show your face, brother. We ain't standing ish, or I can't bring you in. Sorry, brother. There's too many trolls out here.
Mm.
Can you hear me, brother? If you turn your camera on very briefly, then turn it off, I will add you to the panel. Let me see what's he saying here. Oh, okay, and he's in the office. Okay, all right. I'll wait for you, bro. We'll wait for you, brother. Okay, thank you. I see you. I see what? John, move your camera down. Oh, that's a brother right there. That's a brother. I had to make sure you were a brother. All right, turn it off, John. And let me bring in John. How you doing, John? You okay, bro?
Hey, I'm doing good, brothers. How you doing, IP?
Hey, I'm doing good, John. I'm doing good, man. I see you going ham on the Discord server. I appreciate you, bro. That's love right there, bro. Thank you.
Hey, man, I actually came on to talk with J Bones, man. Yo, J Bones, you in the Discord server yet?
Oh,
You there?
yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, John. What'd you say?
I said, are you in the Discord server yet, brother?
Nah, I'm actually not. IP already sent out the invites, but I've been working a lot lately. I've been working from home and at the office at the same time, so I haven't had a chance to join the Discord yet. But you can hit me up on the Facebook. I got 3 cell phones, so I'm always active on the Facebook group.
All right, brother. Well,
Yeah.
when you get on the Discord, bro, let's chop it up, man.
Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt at all, man. My bad. It's taking a little bit longer for me to join it, but I will be there with you boys. Don't worry about it, man. Shout out to you.
Sweet.
Okay. Thanks for that, brother. John, do you have any questions for the guests regarding Greece?
Yeah. What's like the cost of living out there in Greece?
Cheap,
How far can the dollar go for a brother?
cheap,
Oh yeah?
very cheap. Yeah. Like it's so cheap that I was able to get a week's worth of like unlimited Metro cards, right? For $8.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So dollar is definitely runs over it. And it's because because the economy is so bad that our currency value is worth more over there. Yeah. So like I said, if you have like an online business or something like that, something where you get your own income, like investing or whatever, uh you could go live in Greece and you'll be fine. But I just wouldn't recommend you leaving to go find a job in Greece. That's a bad idea.
no,
Yeah.
just go visit, have some fun, and
Have some fun. Yo, you have
go
you
to the
trust
next
me.
country.
Yeah. It's like the Florida of Europe.
Oh, all right, all right,
Yeah, yeah. So it's pretty cool.
sweet.
Any more questions, John? Are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted to, you know, I know J Bone's been eager to chop it up, so trying to encourage the brother to get on the Discord.
Yeah, I'll be there too, man. It's actually kind of funny because I was bugging IP about the Discord, but I got man, I got you should see. I moved out of my house into the back of the garage just to set up another office because I'm working from home now. So it's a lot of yeah. I've been real busy, bro. But don't worry, man. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna hit in the Discord. We're gonna chop it up. I heard the Discord is already fired, man. I heard you boys are really up on game.
It's
Oh,
fine,
yeah.
man.
Yes,
Brother's
it's
going ham.
fire.
Yeah, if IP put it together, I know it's fire because he don't disappoint. He don't disappoint. So
You
That's
know
yeah,
it.
what's up. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah,
Much
yeah,
appreciated, Jay Bones. Thank you, brothers.
no doubt at all. No doubt.
the score is fuego. You know what I mean? It's fire.
Fuego, fuego, fuego.
Fuego. You
Yeah,
know, to start again. Fuego.
fuego, boy. Let me tell you
Enough of the
something.
Spanish, brothers.
Oh, sorry.
Now let me bring in. Hold on. John Wallace. Oh, he's dropped off. Okay, he's dropped off. All right. Thanks for that, John. Great discussion there. I appreciate the crypto advice you're giving in the crypto chats. There's one article I'm reading, bro. That's a good article, man. I appreciate it, John, man. I'm happy to have brothers like you, giving crypto advice and everything. So and I see some stock advice as well from you brothers. So I appreciate it, John. Thank you, man.
Yeah, yeah, brother. If you want to do a second crypto stream and get more into depth, we could do that.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Much appreciated, brother.
Yeah,
Mhm.
brother.
John Wallace, can you turn your camera on in the background, please, bro? John Wallace, if you can hear me, can you please turn your camera on briefly in the background, or I won't add you to my panel. Sorry, bro. New rules. Nope. Sorry, bro. Unless you turn it on, I can't add you in. Feel free to call in, brothers. There's more space. I'm waiting for We Ain't Signing Ish. So I'll stay on for 20 more minutes until he calls in. That's a very smart brother from Harvard, Jay Bones' friend. So I'd love to hear him chime in on this topic. What's that guy? Global Paper calling Global Paper Snake Eyes. You brothers have been to Greece before, so can you call in if you're still available in the live stream chat? That'd be great, brother. Brothers, Cash App, hit the super chats as well. Much appreciated. Thank you, brothers, for supporting the channel. Please continue hitting it. It would mean a lot to me. Let me roll it back to D.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say, bro?
No, yeah. So I would love to the brothers who went to Greece. I would actually like to hear their experience because my experience is only one experience, but I would also like to hear other point of views because yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you, D.
Yeah.
John, move your camera down. You keep flicking it off and on. Move your camera down so I can see your face, please. Move your camera down. Okay. Yeah, so yep, you're good, bro. Thank you. Turn it off now. Turn it off, bro. Turn it off. Turn off your camera, John. Hey, your camera's got some virus on there, man. It keeps turning off and on. Okay, that's John. Turn off your camera. No, bro. Unless I add you in with your face on there, I'm not sure you want that. Can you turn it off, please, John? All right, thank you. Let me bring in John Wallace. What's up, John? You okay, bro? Mr. John Wallace, how are you, brother? Nope, he's not responding. Mr. Charles Jones, I see you in the comments. Call in, brother, to chime in on your trips to Greece. We want to hear your experience, Charles Jones. That'd be great. Thank you. I see you, Charles. Long time no see, brother. Call in, bro.
Actually, so I guess while we wait for them to reply, I do want to share a story that when I was in Greece. So when I was in Greece, I came across this woman who well, young lady, really. She's like maybe like early 20, like 20, I think. But she was very broken, right? Because I saw her outside, and I was like, oh, hey, what's up? Like I just had a conversation with her, and I said, hey, what's up? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm doing not good. And I was like, oh, but like why? And then she was, broken, right? And she told me how she didn't have her father in her life, and how her mother wasn't really doing much. And when you see her body, she had like tattoo all over her body, and not the good kinds either. Not the ones where it has flowers, but it was more like toilet on her leg. I kid you not, and like
Yeah.
cockroaches on the other leg. Like I kid you not, it was like legit tattoo on her legs like that. Um, and, and basically she spoke to me about her problem. She was like, "Oh, like I'm here in this country. It's poor. It's terrible. I hate my life. Blah blah." And I guess I was trying my best to, how can I say, uh, make it not sound as bad as she claims it to be. So I was telling her like, "Hey, listen, like the fact that you're, born in Europe or whatever, you can essentially go to any country you want, right? At least within Europe." Um, and I said some people have it worse than you, right? In third world countries, like maybe somewhere in China, Africa, India, whatever, where they don't have as much freedom as you have right now. I'm saying at least you're working. Some people don't even have a chance to work. And she was like, "Yeah, that's true." We spoke a little bit about life and all of that. Um, yeah, she was definitely not wife material, but yeah, like far from it, because she went through so much trauma that it's just like, who want to deal with that? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, but despite all that, like I was really trying to be positive and at least have some positive influence on her. And I was just like, yeah. And what happened after that? Like again, at first she was like kind of like not saying much, but eventually she opened up and told me more about her life, more about her stories and histories or whatever. And she even started smiling more, and I was like, and she was like, oh, you know what? Like you're the first person that actually like came up to me and legit asked how I feel, and then she was like, oh, I appreciate that. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Just just talk. um, but yeah, I don't know. Ever since then, I
Okay.
haven't seen her again, but definitely broken person. So, more of the story: stay away from broken people.
Thank you for that, brother. Much
Yeah.
appreciated. Wallace, I see you, bro. John Wallace, turn your camera on briefly, please. Steph Curry, ABI. Um, John Wallace, the longer you take, the more I'm unlikely to add you to the panel. It's taking a bit long now. Charles Jones, call in. Brothers, I'm going to stay on for 10 more minutes. If you're not going to call in, I'll end the stream early and everyone can get a nice early rest. So let me rewind it back to Jay Bones. Jay Bones, do you have any closing statements, bro?
Uh, Not really, IP. Much appreciated for your work. Shout out to D. Um, Shout out to brother John. I see him on the left side. We got confirmation, gentlemen. It's just like IP said, the world is our oyster. Some of us are more well traveled than others. I'm very glad that I was able to get the traveling done earlier. When I was a kid, and even deep into being an adult now. Glad to have a job that even when I worked at British Airways, I was really happy about getting a chance to travel all the time. Um, it's a great experience. I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm getting thrown around the world by the United Nations, but some great experiences, some not so much. But I want the brothers to really go. Like I want you guys to just be comfortable. And I was telling the same thing in the Black Manosphere channel this morning, that the only way we can survive this IP is that brothers become citizens of the world. Like I said before, and I'm never going to back away from it. I want you brothers to develop the most selfish behavior that has ever been, created in humanity. And we're going to start thinking about ourselves. We're going to start thinking about the money we're going to put in our pockets. We're going to think about ourselves only. That's the only thing that I want you brothers to be focused on. I want you boys to be focused on that situation. be very selfish and start moving the way that you want to move. It's helped me a lot. It's basically shaped me up to basically walk to the airport, get there, hop on a plane, go to Turkey, go down to London, go down to Peru, and just be there for a few days, turn around and come back, go to Toronto, be there for a few days and come back. And sometimes I take my girl with me, sometimes I do it by myself, but I want you brothers to travel. And shout out to you, IP man. God bless you and everything that you do. I can't wait to get in the Discord. I know I'm taking too long, but I got so much. I got so much work. It's not even a joke. But shout out to you too, D. Thank you for coming up here and giving us the intel, man. Bless you too, brother.
Thank you, J Bones. God bless you too, bro. Much appreciated, J Bones.
Thank you.
Let me bring in John Wallace. How you doing, John?
Great man. Great man. I got a
Okay,
question for the
go on. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
got a
carry on.
I got a question for the guest, man.
Yep.
In terms of Greek women, what are why are they so passionate, with terms of arguing? Like if you let's say get into a fight, let's say it's your girlfriend, why do they seem so passionate like you're losing?
Um, I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's just female nature. Uh,
Okay.
but I can definitely confirm that. From what I've seen, they were very passionate when when they're very opinionated about something. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
it's not to the extent of like Americans where they start clapping and pointing their fingers, but it's more of like really expressing and stuff like that.
So, like your experiences, you didn't experience like sort of any like hatred, like you weren't so like I don't know, somebody like bullied you in or like somebody,
No,
wasn't there any wasn't there like any N-word used there like
no,
in Greece?
yeah.
Not
So
particular.
yeah, so I didn't experience any N-word use personally, but I have
Okay.
heard it happened before. If anything, I
Uh
educated somebody about the N-word, right? Of how it feels like.
uh
So I had to give them the Greece equivalent of that because, um, yeah, and hatred. No, I didn't experience no hatred. Yeah, at all. What's the other
oh
question? My
that's
bad.
that's great, man. Because I also just wanted to be curious. Because like when I traveled to Greece, I just hope like because like, do you have to like really defend yourself constantly, or can't you just like relax? Like, let's say I want to travel alone, right?
Hmm.
And I want to experience it for myself.
Hmm.
Would I like get into any confrontations, or would I have to like learn some taekwondo or some fighting skills in order to like defend myself or something like that?
Well, I think it's good to learn any martial arts skill, regardless of where you're going. So you at
Yeah,
least have a skill that you can use when it comes to defending itself, right? Um,
yeah.
but in Greece, again, aside from that one time where I got out at night and there was people like heading towards my direction, and maybe they were
Yeah.
following me, or maybe we just happened to go the same way. Aside from that one
Mm-hmm.
time, I haven't had any problems really. I hadn't had anybody try to come fight me or anything like that. Or yeah, if anything, like I said, they were all on me. Like everybody would say, "Oh my gosh, is this American?" I'm talking about like when I was in the club, guys and female alike. They were just like, "Oh man, that's so cool, bro!" Like yo, like from New York, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from New York." And just talk.
Oh,
You know,
oh,
they,
that's great.
yeah.
Oh man, that's great because like from from my perspective, it's just that like it Greece is not really a place to live. I mean, it's mainly a place you can have fun at because like
Yes.
I had a question because like, you know, when you travel there, it's kind of like a country that's broke. Like I just looked up their economy status and it's not like the UK or Germany or like,
Mhm.
the other Western countries in terms economically.
Right.
So I just wanted to ask, when you went there, like, did you see like a lot of poor people, or did they just look like normal people, like where you're from, or you know were they just like, I don't know, in poverty or something like that?
So in
Like,
Athens, uh,
yeah.
I, I'm sure there are people that are poor, but it's just that they don't show it, right? Unless it's like again, like I
Oh,
said, the gypsies who are like legit sleeping on the streets. Uh, but outside of them, I didn't I didn't see like any poor people really, and I'm sure there are poor people, but they just don't look poor,
okay.
you know?
So do
Yeah.
you like have to So do you have to like dress well and like dress? Do you have to like dress like in hip hop attire, like 90s 50 Cent, or do you have to like like dress like the conservative, suit wearing, classic, I don't know, 80 50s something like? Do you have to be like one of those conservative dressing guys, or be like a hip hop star or something like
Yeah, so like I said, for me, I because it was hot, I did wear
that?
like maybe like jeans and t-shirts, shorts and
Oh,
t-shirts,
okay.
and maybe sweats even. Um,
Uh,
but like I said, if you really want to go out like and look presentable, I'll say go business casual. That's the best way. Um, and everyone's gonna look at you like, wow, like oh this, like even I got a lot of stares wearing business casual, and it was just a regular day, but everybody was like, wow, like this guy looks kind of important. I'm like, because I am.
okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, you look pretty legit. Oh no, no, just one more
Thank
question.
you, John.
How
One.
would
Okay.
you
Go
how
on.
would you rate their sorry, bro. How would you rate their femininity from 1 to 10? How would you like
I
rate
asked
that?
already. I think you're quite late,
Oh,
John. Yeah, we asked
oh,
already
okay.
within the first 2 minutes
Yeah.
of this stream, bro. So you answer
Oh,
it. It's been
sorry.
answered,
No,
bro. So thank you,
no,
John.
that's fine, man. Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Much appreciated, bro. Mr. Charles Jones, can you turn your camera on briefly in the background just so I know you're not a troll? And now you can turn it off afterwards. I'll add you to the panel. Yeah, you good, bro? Turn it off, brother. Let me add in Charles Jones. What's up, Charles Jones? How you doing, bro? Long time.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, bro. Where you been at, brother? Where you been at? You working hard?
Yeah, I'm trying to plan my trip to Brazil around Valentine's Day,
Oh, okay, bro.
Nice.
Nice.
but I'm
Lovely
only
hair, my
going
friend.
for a week though because of union rules and stuff like that.
Okay, and when are you? Sorry, are you going to Sao Paulo or Rio de Janeiro?
I'm trying to swing both. I'm trying to take some extra time so I can do both, and maybe Porto Alegre as well.
Oh, okay, bro. Keep me updated about your trip, okay, brother?
Yeah, no doubt.
Do you have any questions for the guest, Charles Jones?
No, I just want to verify that Greece is a great place to go, and
Mm.
everyone needs to go. The food is
Charles.
great, the scenery is beautiful,
Mhm.
and it's cheaper than a lot of cities in Europe.
Absolutely.
Um,
Charles, how did the woman treat you there?
you remember the story I kept telling you about how this one girl kept saying I was cute and everything? She
Was
was from
that
Santorini.
Santorini?
Yeah, she was living in Santorini. She's in Athens now.
Okay. Cool.
But I will tell you this. I will say that the choosing energy is pretty great out there. Like they will choose you.
Damn.
It
And
ain't
when you
nothing
say
out there for you.
choose you, what kind of mannerisms, Charles, do they portray to you? What kind? Was it the eye contact? Is it the touching? Is it the? Break it down for us, Charles.
I would say more of the eye contact. I would say more of the assertiveness. Not like super like hardcore American assertiveness, but definitely they do have a sense of confidence in themselves, unlike other girls in Europe.
Yeah.
Like they will let you know what time it is and it's go time.
Damn. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Charles, right? Carry on, D. Sorry, go on, bro.
No, no, I was just confirming what he said. Yeah, it's true. Like, uh, yeah, like I had fun out there and I had success out there, and I'm sure John also had success out there. So there's just a message for everyone: go to Greece for
And
fun.
and I will say this: I know you like the conservative girls.
Mhm.
They're in Thessaloniki.
They're where, bro? Sorry.
Thessaloniki.
How can you type that in the live stream panel, brother? If that's
Yeah, I
okay.
got you.
Mm. Break it down.
Thessaloniki.
Yeah, break it down for us, Charles. What's over there? And you telling me those conservative Greek women are they checking for brothers too? You know?
They claim they're not, but deep down inside they are.
It's
Because one
21
girl
hours.
on my friends list, she keeps talking about the Pontic men, the Pontic tribes, and the Pontic lands or whatever. She's with one of us,
Damn. Okay.
and
And when
she is definitely like the quintessential ultra conservative girl.
and she checks for brothers. That girl you're speaking to, that she's from there. She loves brothers.
Yep.
Damn. Her friends. What about her circle? Her female friends. Do they feel the same way for brothers too, Charles?
I'm not really too familiar with her circle. I just know about her.
Mm,
Truth be told, I really don't care about her circle.
damn.
I would imagine that they are, especially in the island girls too, but not Mykonos. I would say Santorini's pretty laid back. Check out Crete. Check out just check out areas around the islands and the mainlands.
When you say ultra conservative, what kind of attributes and features come with an ultra conservative Greek woman? Break it down for us, Charles. Is it how they think? Are they very right wing? Are they more family orientated? Let us know what is, Charles.
I'm going to say a lot more family oriented. Do not mention Turkey at all. That'll cause riots.
Hmm.
Do not mention Turkey at all.
Yep.
And do not say that Macedonia is a great country, because according to the Greeks, they're Macedonians, not the Federal Republic of Macedonia.
Okay. I will bear that in mind. I didn't know there was some sort of beef between those countries.
Yeah, it's serious beef IP. It actually stretches all the way here to New York. A lot of the Macedonians, they still don't talk to Greek people. A couple of years back, I remember I went to this restaurant with my girl, and it caused, you can see a big problem amongst them, because one of the girls at the restaurant, she started talking to my girlfriend. My girlfriend, she's I don't know if you ever seen like regular Jewish people. That a lot of them, they kind of look like they might be low key Greek, because different freckles on her face and her red hair. So she started kind of talking to her back and forth, and she was interrogating her at the cashier, at the register. So there's a certain sort of beef going on, and when you're in Turkey, it's also vice versa. When you're in when you're in Greece, don't talk about Turkish people. When you're in Turkey, don't talk about Greek people. So yeah,
That beef's been going on for about 3 centuries now.
yeah, it's been going on for a very long time. It's like a real they call it, there's a word that they use for it. What's the word that they use for it? Something let me see. Give me a second, IP. There's a word that they use.
Is it the Greco-Turkish War?
It's
Give me a second, IP.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Why you do that?
they call it some sort of a Mediterranean. It's like a Mediterranean beef, basically. That's just what it is. Like, they really into it. Like, everybody and their mama think they better than each other. The Greek think that they better than the Turkish, and the Turkish think they better than the Greek, and it's a whole bunch of, well, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you one thing: we all just come through, start smashing. So I don't really care who's the, yeah, I don't really care. I don't care who's better than who. When I'm in Greece, I'm gonna just tell them, that they better than Turkish girls, and they're gonna give me some booty. And when I'm in Turkey, I'm gonna tell them that they better than Greek girls, and they're gonna give me some booty. So yeah, we'll be all right, brothers. It ain't got nothing to do with us.
exactly.
Keep your head down. Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with us.
And it,
Play
that
both sides
actually
of the war.
that
Go on,
actually reminds me when I was in Greece and I went to a coffee shop. I think there's a big rivalry between the Greek and the Turkey in terms of coffee too, and a lot of their foods. So to give the Greek compliments, I was like, oh man, this is like the best coffee I've ever had. They was like, really? And I was like, yeah. Like when I went to Turkey, I had their coffee, terrible. And then they were just happy. I'm just like,
My
yeah.
guy, there you go. There you go, D. You know how to play the game. You know how to play
Yeah,
the game. I'm glad. They probably might just give you the food for free. They probably
exactly.
might even exactly. Yeah, they probably might give you the food. But the funny thing about it is too is that Turkish food is actually quite horrible, and Greek food is excellent. It's actually probably I would say maybe Greek food, and maybe I'm kind of biased, but I've
Mhm.
always been overly obsessed with Israeli food, but because my girl cooks it all the time. But I would say definitely Greek food is 100%. It's probably one of the best cuisines in the whole pretty much entire world. They know how to cook.
Man, I don't know about that.
No,
That's kind of.
hold on for a second.
But I
Yeah.
will say this. I will say this.
If you guys
Greek food and
are
Greece.
talking about the Greek food there, but
Mm.
if you're talking about the women here, if you go to New York City restaurants, I think Charles, you're from Alabama, right? Or
No, I'm from Texas, dude.
you're from Texas, okay? Well, pretty much, pretty much. What do you call it? You're still in the South, so you boys don't get too much culture down there. But if you come up here to NYC, where the most important place on planet Earth, you're
You know
gonna
what?
see
Them's
some
fighting
things.
words.
Represent.
No, I mean, there's not fighting words. You pretty much
No,
live in
there's
a
some fighting words, man.
nah, bro. You live in a desert, bro. I mean, cowboys and Mexicans ain't really much culture, but I'm just saying.
God, you're.
I mean,
I thought
Oh man.
you guys thought that we're stupid. Have you heard yourself talk?
hey,
True,
Charles.
true, true.
Hey, Charles, calm down, man. We're all men up here, man. We just
No,
need
no,
to
no, no,
calm
no.
down,
If
brother.
you're gonna fire shots, I'm gonna fire it back. You
I
gotta
mean,
you
It's
gotta,
just,
you gotta give as well as you get.
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
that's that
we're
standard
joking
ground
around,
law.
we're joking around, brothers, man. I'm
Hey,
pretty
yeah,
sure
Um,
we're joking around, brothers.
Charles, we're joking around, man. You sure you're from Texas? You sound kind of soft. What's going on, brother?
Come down here and find out.
Okay,
Well,
okay. All right, all right.
well,
So
I
let.
went to.
All right,
Hold on.
Okay, okay.
all right. Stop now. All right, stop it.
I
Shout
thought
out to
Mr. International. I thought Mr. International was soft. We really got one in the building now.
stop.
Okay, okay, okay.
Fire out of you, dude.
That's enough, bro. That's enough, brothers. That's enough. All right, shout out to
Get your
Comrade
bass in
Grant.
your voice before you address me.
Everyone's gone on mute. Everyone's gone on mute. Fuck it. Sorry for my language, brothers. Flip it. Shout out to Comrade Grant for the $2 super chat. Shout out IPND. I shouldn't even be laughing, man. You brothers, man. What's going on? Shout out to IPND for sharing his experience on Greece. Thank you, Comrade Grant. Appreciate it, brother. Long time, bro. See you, bro, since yesterday. Hope you're doing well, Comrade Grant. Appreciate your super chat. Damn. Mr. International, can you turn your camera on briefly in the background, please, bro? Yep, I see you, brother. You're verified. Thank you. All right, Mr. International. Okay. Jeb, how you doing, Mr. International? You okay, brother?
I'm doing great, man. I was off for a second, but I've been listening to this stream and I had some good questions. And I was going to even apologize to Charles Jones about yesterday because we're all a brotherhood. But this is what I'm gonna say, man.
What are you talking about?
All right, Charles, man.
Just mute everybody. I'm gonna say what I said.
I'm gonna meet you, Charles. I'm gonna meet you, brothers.
Yeah.
Carry on, listen to
Everybody knows what we're talking about yesterday. This is little small stuff that I was talking about. But all this soft stuff and we're talking. Hey, man, nobody better mention my name no more in this joint, man. That's just corny, man. But yeah. Besides that, man, we're a brotherhood. We should be bringing each other up. And thank you to the guest streamer about this stream. You gave some vital information, and I'm gonna ask him a question. You know what I mean? Because that's the reason why I called in to be useful. So I heard
before
that.
you say that, hold on, bro. Let's all apologize to each other. I think J Bones might have said your name, Miss International. Charles Jones may have taken things a bit wrong there, and that's how he feels, and he's entitled to his own feelings as well. J Bones as well. So Charles Jones, J Bones, brothers, patch up. Let's not have any animosity towards each other. I'm sure it's just a joke that went sideways, and hopefully we move on forward as men, as brothers. And are you okay with that, J Bones and Charles Jones? Can we patch up right now, brothers?
Yeah,
I personally don't care. I mean,
yeah.
you talk about my state. I don't care about his. So
my
I'm good.
apologies.
All right.
My
Yeah, it's
my
all good, man. We grown men. I'm not worried about nothing either. This is just social media.
hold on,
But I'm
hold
saying
on,
I
hold on,
respect
hold on.
both of
All
Miss
right,
y'all.
International, Miss
hold on,
International,
Miss.
calm down. I said my apologies, Miss International. Sorry about that,
Yeah, I
man. Miss
know, J Bones.
International,
I was
go ahead.
talking to Charles Jones right there, but thank you for your apology, bro, and I
Yeah,
accept
go
it.
ahead.
I respect you as an OG, man, J Bones. And I know you were just joking, man. But Charles Jones, yeah, this is all little petty stuff. Let's focus on the bigger picture, brother. That's all I'm saying. I respect everybody. It's not
It's
no
like
soft stuff.
bigger picture. I don't even remember what you're talking about, dude. I'm
Oh
being
yeah, if you don't remember, then it's irrelevant. It was irrelevant.
Yeah,
That's a good mindset. But yeah,
all right,
IP, can I ask my important question though? It's a good
yeah, go on,
question.
bro.
You'll like it.
Go on, bro.
All right, for the guest speaker, I heard that you said that there was Eastern European women. So I don't know if you answered this or if you could give like a better answer for everybody that goes to Greece. What is the best spot to find those diverse women that aren't from Greece?
Um, so I've only been to one part of Greece, right? So I wouldn't know everything on it because I was only there for a very brief amount of time. But the best spot that I've been to was in Gazi, right? So at the time I lived in Victoria, which is like if you take the train, uh, and it goes to Victoria, and Gazi is like 3 stops away from Victoria. So if you ever go to Athens, Greece, go to Gazi, and that's where the spot is.
All right, bro. Thank you, man. And thank you for being a guest speaker and thanks IP for taking the time out to do this stream, man. I really appreciate it, man. I know you put in the work and you just keep coming with bangers, man. And all I gotta say is I got love for all you brothers, and I hope that this movement grows, man, because we're on to something. And I'm really passionate about all this stuff. So it might sound like, something, but I want this to be great because this is a great thing. This is the fountain of youth right here, man. Not too many people are onto this movement, and we can be something special. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely.
As a young man that's 22 years old, man, I respect all you guys, man. That got your passport and left the matrix. And that's all I gotta say, man.
Absolutely. And I do want to share something with
good,
you
man.
guys. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my passport at? Okay. So how do I switch my? Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys see it, right?
Hmm.
But these are all the countries that I've visited, right? So if you see it, it's like and Athens is where's Athens? Athens like right here. If you see it, say Athena. So I'll definitely say go visit those countries when you can. Uh, and fill up your passport. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you for
just
that.
fill up your passport.
Thank you for that, D. So, brothers, if no one's gonna call in within the next 5 minutes, I guess we can end the stream early. Just over 2 hours. Appreciate every panel member for contributing to this discussion. We had a blip there, but I'm sure it's all good now. It happens, there'll be some disagreements, but we move on forward. We're all brothers here, having the same purpose. It happens sometimes, but we move on and we learn from it. Yeah, we got another passport, brother. Shout out to Charles Jones for showing the passport. Much appreciated, brother. Oh yeah, Athena. Yep, Greece, right? Thanks for that, bro. Shout out to those who cash up and super chatted today. I much appreciate, brothers. Those who comment, I appreciate you, brothers. When I drop this video on my channel, please comment on this video. Just say, what's it called? Says J Bones. I'm gonna have to time you out there, J Bones. There. Let's keep it. Let's not carry on this.
You don't need to time me out, IP. I'm leaving, man. I'm done for the night. Goodbye.
Let me remove that chat there, man. Brothers, man. It happens, man. Let me address this, man. It happens. No, there'll be some things said that people may not agree with, may take the wrong way, and people are entitled to feel how they want to feel. Which is why I said, say your apologies and let's move on forward. So I want to apologize on behalf of everyone. Let's drop this beef. Let's drop this argument. I'm sure we're all grown men here. It happens, man, and I don't want to drag on. So everyone in live stream chat, let's stop speaking about it. Let's just end it. Don't call anyone names. Let's let's move on forward, okay, brothers. Let bygones be bygones. Okay, we good now, brothers? Okay.
I've always been good, and I want to apologize to you. That's not my intention when I came up here. So my apologies if I cross the line.
It's
I was playing
21-15.
no excuse, but I was playing defense there, and I'm not like soft or whatever he was saying to justify his stupid jokes. If we're just talking about international cities, why are we bringing up New York City and Dallas? We should be talking about Athens. We should be talking about Rio. We should be talking about Buenos Aires. We should be talking about Rome, Tokyo, all these other cities. So why you felt the need to bring domestic stuff into this was beyond me.
I'm sure he didn't mean it in a bad way. I'm sure it wasn't his intention, Charles Jones, and hopefully you all patch it up. I'm sure Miss International. I'm sure J Bones didn't mean it that way. Even if he did, he apologized, Miss International, and you said all is good. So let's move on forward, brothers, as a team.
Yeah,
as a
brother.
movement.
It's all good, brother. It is all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good
Yeah,
here too, man.
and if I may, yes, there are some different, mindsets are different all across, pretty much the world. So, yeah, so maybe just a New York mindset, because even I joke like that among my friends, but I wouldn't joke like that in front of someone else because I just wouldn't know how their mindset are. So, on behalf of J Bones, I also apologize because yeah, both
Thank
New
you.
Yorkers, yeah.
Thank you, brothers. That's what I was saying, man. Accountability, just admitting that someone was wrong. Maybe we could have done things differently, and we move on from there. And that's it. We continue with the movement, the passport movement, educating ourselves, having better options. So it's all good, brothers. What was I going to say? Brothers, thank you very much for all calling in. Please hit the Cash App and Super Chats. There's still some time to support the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you to everyone in the panel member. So let me go through everyone for one last closing statement, starting with John. Hello, John. You've been quiet, brother. Do you have any last closing statements, brother?
No, I don't have anything left to say. Just shout out to UIP. Shout out to the guest D, man. You guys just dropping that fire intel. Bringing brothers up and choosing that international lifestyle. And so, you brothers have a good night. And anybody that wants to catch me in the Discord and chop it up, just hit me up, man, on the Discord server. I got you guys. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you too, John. Appreciate your hard work, John. Kingu Kitsune, can you turn your camera on in the background very quickly for a few seconds, just so I know you're not a troll? Kingu? Yeah, you're good, bro. Thank you. Turn it off, brother. Let me bring in Mr. Kingu Kitsune. How you doing, brother?
Greetings, everyone. Greetings.
Greetings to you too, my
Yo,
fellow
what's up,
Earthling.
What's up, man?
What up, Mr. International? What up, everybody?
Salutations.
Oh my.
What up, bro?
Not much. Just got back from making these. Was kind of hungry, working out, and all. But came back and move on. But I have a question for tonight's guest, if I may, of course.
Yes,
of course. Yeah.
All right. So about Greek women, right? Do they know about Greek mythology? Like, can I chop it up with them? Like, so you're not one of Zeus' kids or anything? Like Mount Olympus real? Can I go out there and meet the gods or anything? Stuff like that.
Like Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm. Like this, start conversation with.
I mean, I don't. Sorry, I didn't know how to answer to that. Yeah, I mean, if you want, sure, go for it. Yeah, I don't think it should be offensive, right?
Yeah, I was like wondering that they won't feel some type of way of saying like, okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nah, could just be like, I don't know. I'll be I'll be your Zeus or something. I don't know.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
I guess.
just let them know like I have an interest in Greece, whatnot.
Mhm.
Just like let them know like, hey, I'm kind of interested in Mount Olympus. What's that movie called, Clash of Titans? Like, if all that stuff real,
Yeah,
Like,
I think there'll be more. At least from my experience, I think we as Americans are into Greek mythology more than the Greeks themselves, right? Uh, because when I was talking with that chick and I did ask her about it, I was like, oh, like, I told her a joke. I was like, oh, like, if two people from Greek are having problem, like, do they say, yo, meet me at the Coliseum or something like that? You know what I mean? She started laughing.
yeah.
you know, but yeah, I guess yeah, if it works, it works. I don't think it's offensive though. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Yeah.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thanks for that, Kingu. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for calling in, Kingu. Let me go to Charles Jones. Do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, don't bring the American mentality abroad. Leave it at home.
Absolutely, yes.
And as far as that dude asking about Greek mythology, that's cool. The Acropolis is a great place. I highly suggest you go visit it. But definitely learn up about Greece and its recent history before you go over there.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Oh, I would like to extend upon what he just said just now. It's good to learn, but also some ignorance. It's good. When I say ignorance, I mean like not having knowledge on certain things because when I went to Greece, I didn't have a bias. You know what I mean? So everything was kind of new to me, and I kind of learned as I went. So yeah, but that was just my idea, and it works because the people over there, whenever they ask me something, I'll be like, no, I have no idea. Can you explain it? And they would actually be like, okay, let me explain it to you, and then blah blah blah, like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, they will monetize the whole Greek mythology stuff. They will
Right.
monetize the crap out of it.
Right, of course, yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Mr. International, do you have any closing statements, brother?
Yeah, brother. Also, a reason that I called in because I heard about that place. I think it's pronounced Thessaloniki. That's how you pronounce it.
Thessaloniki.
And
Thessaloniki or Salonika.
yeah, I guess maybe the Europeans they pronounce it the way that's how the Europeans pronounce it. But what was I going to say? Yeah, back in the day, like a long time ago, before because Macedonia is a new country, IP fairly new. Back in the day, they used to be their own country, and they used to be right next to Greece. So these imaginary lines is what they're really beefing over. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they had a war. It was called the Battle of Carrhae, and Carrhae, however you pronounce it. But this you can look it up, and that's why they're not cool with each other because Alexander, Philip the Barbarian, Alexander the Great's dad, killed a lot of Greek soldiers in that battle before Alexander went on his conquest. So a little beef right there. And also the reason why Turkey and their food is similar because when the Roman Empire was at its fullest and when the Byzantine Empire, the descendants of the Roman Empire, their capital was Constantinople, aka Turkey. So that's why their food is similar because it's like Turkey is the descendants of the Greek region, Rome, and all that stuff. Because at one point, the Roman Empire ruled Greece, Macedonia, all the way to a long trip. So yeah, the history is crazy, but there's a reason behind all this stuff. So yeah,
Absolutely. And I do have to say one thing is that I have realized that Turkey would be more on the Muslim side of things, and Greece would be more Christian than anything.
That's
Yeah,
a brother.
yeah,
That's because the Ottoman Empire, when they took over Constantinople, that's where the Muslim influence came in. They
right,
Nobody really took over. The Muslims didn't really take over like the Rome and all that area over there. That's why it's still Christian Catholic based.
right, exactly. But
Mhm.
I think they're for the most part the same people, just just a border between them.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
I mean, I won't
brothers.
tell any Greek or Turkish words in that, because by then I'll be in trouble. So, yeah.
Thank you, brothers. Brothers, I hope someone's taking timestamps. That'd be greatly appreciated. So if you could please take timestamps for every part we discussed in the stream, that'd be great. Thank you. D, I want to say a huge thank you for you coming on the channel to break down your experience in Greece. Do you have any closing statements, D, at all?
Um, yes, my closing statement is, as I always say, guys, get your passport and travel. Leave the country. There's better things out there in the world than in America or in the UK. Definitely go explore. Have fun while you're still young. All right. Explore, go on adventures. Yeah, that's about it for the most part. I think I said everything I need to say. Unless anybody else have any questions, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, thank you very much, D. Much appreciated, brother. Huge thank you again to everyone who took part in this live stream message, live
Mhm.
stream and live stream message. What the hell? Live stream. Thank you to everyone who called in. Thank you to the brothers who contributed, cash app, super chat, comments, and Mr. D. We will see you again very soon. I appreciate what you've done, giving brothers this intel. Thank you, bro. And I will see all you brothers on my next live stream. Look after yourselves, brothers. When the video drops on my channel, please hit the subscribe button. No, please comment on the video. And also, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to always so you never miss a post, upload a live stream from me. J Bones, check your DMs. I'm checking my Facebook now, and I've sent you the link. So I don't know if it's your connection, but I've definitely sent you the new Discord link. I don't know what's happening with your phone or what you have, but I've sent it to you and Charles Jones. Charles has joined, and I'm checking again right now. It's sent. So you gotta fix your phone, man. I don't know what's happening there. I'm checking it right now. It's sent. So I don't know, man. Um, so what was I gonna say? Um, Thank you, brothers. So again, here's a Facebook group. Um, if you want to join the Discord, reach out to me on the Facebook group, like I've done with Jay Bones and Charles Jones. You can join. Let me know. I will send you the invite for the Discord server. Um, I'm also on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram as well, brothers. So those are my social media plugins to reach out to me one on one. If you want to speak with me over the phone, send me a DM. I'm here for you, brothers. Also on the Cash App as well, open 24/7. So I appreciate it, brothers. And I will see all you brothers on my next live stream. See you, brothers. Take care.